Of our four girls, who reminds you the most of Jason?
Oh boy, it's got to be Wyatt. Yeah, I think so.
I have said before that there was a time when Wyatt, I think she was around 2, and I remember her having a tough moment, we'll call it. And you were staring at her in like a very just like observant way. And I looked at you and I said, is it giving you PTSD?
For
sure. And you said, a little bit, a little
Yeah.
bit. Who reminds you the most of like a Travis personality?
Oh dear. Well, it's usually the second or the third child because they're the ones that are fearless. You're learning with the first child. So I would have to say that Ellie probably is the one that throws herself off the couch without abandon.
Yes, she does.
She has no fear.
I would agree with that. Do you know what a labubu is?
It's like a devil.
Like in a bunny suit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Are those like valuable?
I think they got popular, so they got expensive, but it's like a surprise. It's like a blind opening.
Yeah, it's like a Beanie Baby.
No, Beanie Babies you bought on purpose.
I don't think you always knew what you were getting with Beanie Babies.
I always knew what I got with a Beanie Baby. We went to the luggage store in Suburban Square, and my mom would let us pick it out from the glass case.
You were getting secondhand Beanie Babies then. Now I went to the McDonald's drive-thru.
Okay, we
you didn't
can't
get
all
to choose what Beanie Baby you were getting. Get whatever you got.
That is across the board with any Happy Meal, Jason.
That is how you got a Beanie Baby.
No,
was through the McDonald's drive-thru. That was the official way to get Beanie Babies.
Okay, you want to knock on our secondhand Beanie Babies, and you're getting mini Happy Meal Beanie Babies.
Those are the official ones.
No, they are not.
It was registered by the Golden Arches. I trust them more than whatever secondhand Beanie Baby store you're getting yours from.
Those are not real Beanie Babies.
So Labubu.
Kylie Kelce never imagined that a simple podcast appearance could send the entire internet into a frenzy. But that's exactly what happened the moment she and her mother-in-law, Donna Kelce, stepped into the studio of Not Going to Lie for their first ever joint interview. From the second the cameras started rolling, social media lit up as if someone had thrown gasoline on a match, because this wasn't just any episode. This was the first time these two women, each a powerful force in her own right, were appearing together, ready to pull back the curtain on the Kelce family, the whirlwind surrounding Travis Kelce, and of course, the love story that has captured the attention of the entire world, Travis and Taylor Swift. The host could barely contain his excitement as he welcomed them. His voice trembled just slightly, the way anyone's would when seated across from two women who had, whether they intended to or not, become cultural icons. Kylie sat comfortably, casual yet poised, the kind of woman who didn't need to demand attention because it arrived on its own. Donna, glowing with her usual warmth, smiled in that way that made millions feel like they knew her personally. The host wasted no time. It's unbelievable that today we get to sit with the two most important women in the Kelce family, he announced, looking at them with genuine awe. Kylie laughed. Donna shook her head as if to say she didn't deserve such titles. I still feel strange when people say that, Donna replied kindly. I'm just a mother who loves her sons and tries to be there for them however I can. Then she turned to Kylie. But Kylie here? She's the real superhero. Kylie immediately laughed and shook her head. Don't say that, Mom. Without you, this family wouldn't have the energy it does. You're the one who keeps everyone steady. That small exchange alone was enough for fans to clip and replay across platforms, analyzing the relationship dynamics and sending affectionate commentary across TikTok and Instagram. What followed was even more captivating, stories of chaotic Kelce family dinners, the competitive energy that never seemed to die between Jason and Travis. Travis's habit of turning every tiny inconvenience into a dramatic reenactment, and Jason's tendency to respond with the dry humor of a man who has seen too much and yet is ready for more. Then came the moment everyone waited for. The moment that caused the live stream comments to explode into a frenzy of heart emojis, exclamation marks, and swift speculation. The host transitioned gently, but no one missed the shift. So, we have to ask about Taylor, he said with a grin he couldn't hide. Travis's fiancée. How has she changed the family? How is she really behind all the lights? Both women exchanged a smile, one that said this was not new, that they had been asked this question thousands of times, but that this time they were ready to answer differently. Donna spoke first. Oh, Taylor is amazing, truly. I think what touched me most was how genuine she is. There's no wall, no facade, even though she has every reason to have one. When she's with our family, she's just herself. That honesty melted the internet instantly. Fans reposted the clip with captions like, "This is why Travis loves her, and Donna Kelce is the mother-in-law everyone wants." Kylie nodded in agreement. "She's thoughtful in ways people don't even get to see," she added. When she comes into a room, she makes sure everyone is comfortable before she even thinks about herself. I think that's one of the reasons she and Travis work so well. They're both incredibly giving people. And suddenly the conversation shifted from celebrity gossip to something deeper, something almost cinematic. Kylie revealed a moment no one had heard before, a small but intimate story that painted a fuller picture of the woman America thought it already knew. She recounted the first time Taylor joined one of their big family gatherings. The kind where every chair was taken, the kitchen smelled like Donna's cooking, and the noise level could probably register on the Richter scale. Most people would feel overwhelmed, Kylie said, smiling at the memory. But Taylor just walked right in, rolled up her sleeves, and asked what she could help with. No fuss, no big entrance. Just part of the family. Donna nodded, recalling another moment, one that had stayed with her. "There was this time when Travis had a tough game," she said softly. "He came home frustrated, tired, just worn down. And Taylor, she didn't try to give him a big speech. She didn't try to distract him. She just sat with him. Just sat there. No words, just letting him feel what he felt. That kind of understanding is rare. You can't fake something like that." The host leaned forward, soaking in every word. "Did you see this coming?" he asked. "This connection? This relationship?" Donna exchanged a knowing look with Kylie before answering. "Oh, Travis has always been passionate. When he falls hard. But this time, this was different. You could see it in the way he talked about her, the way he carried himself, the way his eyes softened when her name came up." Kylie chimed in. "Honestly, I knew something was happening before he did. The way he smiled at his phone, the way he suddenly paid extra attention to his outfits, the way he hummed her songs under his breath without realizing it. That admission alone sent Swifties into full investigation mode, hunting for early clues that the relationship had been blooming long before the public knew. As the interview continued, the women spoke about fame, about pressure, and about the surreal experience of seeing someone you love become the center of the world's attention. Donna admitted that she worried sometimes, not because she doubted the relationship, but because she knew the intensity of public scrutiny. "But Taylor handles it with such grace," she said. "And Travis? Well, he's always been strong, but with her, he seems steadier, more grounded." Kylie agreed. "They're good for each other. That's the simplest way to put it. They bring out the best parts of one another." The episode moved through laughter, anecdote after anecdote, the kind that felt small on their own, but collectively painted a vivid portrait of a family that was loud, loving, chaotic, and real. And at the center of it, two women who carried the heart of that family with quiet strength. By the time the interview wrapped, the internet had already erupted with commentary, edits, theories, and declarations that this episode was one of the most wholesome, authentic, and heartfelt pieces of media released all year. For Kylie and Donna, it was just a conversation. For everyone else, it was a rare window, one that allowed them to see the humanity behind the headlines, the sincerity behind the romance, and the love behind the fame. As they stood up from their seats, the host thanked them with genuine appreciation, aware that something special had just happened. Something that didn't rely on drama or shock value, but on honesty, humor, and heart. And as the cameras stopped rolling, Kylie turned to her mother-in-law with a playful smile. "Think the boys are ready for us to go home?" Donna let out a warm laugh. "Oh, they have no idea what's coming when we tell them what we talked about." And with that, the two walked out. Two women who had captured hearts not by trying to be extraordinary, but simply by being themselves, offering the world a glimpse into a love story still being written, and reminding everyone why the Kelce family has become something far bigger than football.